it's Sarah with Craft Direct. Today I'm going to show you how to make this fun rainbow plaque. I just used some fun bright colored paint as well as a rainbow stencil and some sticker letters. So you can create whatever phrase you want down here or customize it to a child's room. Check out this video and I'll show you how I made it. To start, we're going to remove the jute hanger that comes attached to the plaque. We're going to replace it with one that coordinates better later. To paint this rainbow plaque, I'm using the Brights Paint Pot set by Nicole. And I'm going to start by painting the whole background of the plaque with the bright pink color. Once the first coat is dry, I'm going to go back over and put on a second coat, just to ensure even coverage. Next, I'm going to use these Doodlebug sticker letters to create the phrase at the bottom of the plaque. It doesn't matter what color sticker letters you use, because we're just going to use them as a mask and then take them back off again. To do this, I like using a flexible ruler. I put the alphabet stickers partway on the ruler and line them up so they're all straight, and then place it on the plaque. I then press firmly on the top part of the letter so that they're stuck to the plaque, and then gently slide the ruler out from under it. I really like using this technique just to make sure everything's nice and straight. Once I have the bottom part of my phrase done, I'm doing the same thing with the smaller letters over the top of that. Next, I'm going to take some white acrylic paint and paint over the entire plaque, including over the sticker letters we just placed. I'm going to make sure the paint gets right up close to the sticker letters too. I want to make sure once they're removed we have a nice crisp letter image left. Once the first coat is dry, I'm going to apply a second coat and even a third. Once the paint on the plaque is dry, I'm going to remove the sticker letters we placed at the bottom. I find this works best if you use some sort of pick or piercing tool. That way you can get the really narrow part of the stickers as well. Once the sticker letters are removed, we're left with the nice bright pink color that we originally painted the plaque. Next, I'm using a fine grit sanding block just to smooth out the surface of our plaque as well as the edges. To make the rainbow on this plaque, I'm using the 6x6 rainbow stencil made by Simple Stories. I'm going to spray it with a pixie spray. It applies just a slight tackiness to the back of our stencil to help it stay in place as we're applying paint. Next, I'm going to apply painter's tape or masking tape around the edge of the stencil to help keep it in place, as well as mask off any part of the rainbow we don't want painted right now. So I'm going to mask off every other rainbow stripe just so I don't get paint while I'm painting the first and third stripes. Now I'm going to go ahead and take one of the dark pink paints and my bristle brush and fill in the first rainbow stripe. I fill in the whole rainbow stripe using a stippling or dabbing motion with my brush. Remember, less paint is more. You can go a long ways with a little bit of paint and always add more if you need to. I'm going to go ahead and keep filling in my rainbow stripes. I chose yellow for the third stripe and a dark purple for the fifth. But pick whatever colors you want. Sometimes an untraditional rainbow colors are a little fun and unique too. Once those rainbow stripes are dry, go ahead and gently remove the painter's tape from the taped off sections of the rainbow. Now I'm going to go ahead and use the painter's tape to cover up the sections of the rainbow that we just painted. Make sure the paint is dry before you do this. I don't want to get paint onto our already painted stripes when we go ahead and paint the second and fourth stripes of our rainbow. This part of our stenciling is a little bit tedious. The second stripe of the rainbow has a lot of little pieces, a couple different flowers and leaves. So I chose to paint the leaves this green color and am gently masking off the flowers that are placed around the leaves on the. I keep doing this and moving my painter's tape around to mask off any unwanted painted sections until I have all the green leaves painted. leaves are dry, I'm going to do the same thing with the flowers, masking off the painted leaves or any unwanted painted parts as I paint my flowers orange and a pink color. The last part of this stencil on the rainbow stripe just has tiny little polka dots around the flowers, so I'm using a bright lime green to fill in the polka dots. I'm going to paint the last of our rainbow stripes this blue teal color. Once all your rainbow stripes are dry, go ahead and gently remove the painter's tape from the stencil and the stencil from your white plaque. And you'll be left with a beautifully stenciled rainbow. Now I'm going to use a fine grit sanding block to smooth out the surface of our plaque. Finally, we're going to apply some fun baker's twine to the top where the jute originally was, so you have an easy hanger for this cute plaque. And you're all finished with this cute, bright decor piece.
I hope you enjoyed watching how to make this fun little craft. For more project ideas, go to craftstruck.com/projects.